All right, here with Streetsboro's Cohen Klimak after their 45-14 win over Ravenna. Congrats on the win. Just talk about your guys' game plan and what you guys are able to do to execute it coming in.
Yeah, I think throughout the week, a lot of our practices are always harder than the games. You know, we work really hard, and I think our game plan this week, we knew they were going to come out and throw the ball. Ravenna quarterback did a really good job just finding, one-on-one coverages out there. And I think after that first drive, we started to settle in a little bit, and we started to play rocket football.
Let's talk about your game tonight. You had 3 touchdowns, had the big 52-yard touchdown run. How are you feeling about your performance?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think I played like my best game. Personally, I think defense, I got to be better. But offensively, once I settled in, started to just, me and my offensive line, we talked a little bit and we started hitting A-gap a lot harder. And I was just able to just go straight through. I didn't have to really, make any moves or anything. I was just straight up going and just putting my speed through the middle of the field. So I think once I started to settle in and see the holes a little better, we started to roll.
So 8-0 now in the season. What's been the biggest key for you guys to have the success you've had this year?
Yeah, I think team chemistry. I think a lot. We've ran into a lot of just different obstacles throughout the season. I think as a team we've been able to just kind of overcome certain things and grow as a team. And I think we're starting to play in unison very well. So I think that'll come in handy when we're in the playoffs.
You got a big one at Field next week.
Yeah.
What's the thoughts going into that one?
Yeah, obviously we're confident like every week going in, but we know they're going to be a big physical team. They got a big running back, so we just got to be ready to stiffen up defensively. And I think if we can stiffen up defensively, we'll be fine. On the offense side of the ball, we just got to be ready to spread the ball a little bit.
All right, congrats. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, here with Streetsboro coach Pete Thompson after their 45-14 win here against Ravenna. Coach, congrats on the win. Just talk about the game plan coming in and what you guys were able to do to execute it.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. I mean, us for game plan coming in, we're running the ball, I think, 85% of the time, and that's always kind of where we started at, and just formationally, how we could attack their defense. They've been playing some real good defense like these last several weeks, and as they did tonight, I think their kids played hard tonight. They came out of the gate ready to go, but for us, it really comes down to we want to run the ball, but just kind of using that first couple of drives to figure out formationally, and our offensive coaches do that throughout the week as well. But there's always a little feel-out process during the game. But I think the first time I think we had a 3-play drive or 2-play drive to open the game up when we first got the ball, and that kind of allowed us to take advantage of some things there and figure out, where this kind of offensive game was going to head for us.
So Cohen had a big game for you guys again tonight with 3 touchdowns, even though he told me it wasn't one of his best games.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to beat himself up over the interception that he threw. That was our first turnover all season.
Oh wow.
There, and then he got beat on their 14 points. He got beat on both of those touchdowns. So. In a weird way, it's probably good that he was the guy that happened to, because he's unequivocally the leader of our football team, and he's going to own that and take that upon himself. And we watch film tomorrow. I'm sure that he's going to own that and take coaching from that and grow from it.
So you talk about him being a leader. Let's
Yeah.
talk about him stepping up into that role this year. And,
Tremendous.
Being a big producer for you.
Yeah, he's ranks up there with one of the best I've had in my head coaching career. Is just his leadership that he's taken on, both vocally, by example, and whether it's with younger players or his fellow seniors, they've kind of bought in and they follow him. I was telling a couple of the other media guys, he's only the second player in my head coaching career that I basically let take over the team in pregame. I don't really, from week to week, there's no pregame speech necessarily from the head coach. It's number 7 getting up there and addressing his team and then taking us out and getting in the tunnel and running onto the field here. So,
okay.
Yeah, no, I've got a tremendous amount of trust in him as a leader of this football team.
All right, so 8-0 now on the season.
Yep.
Obviously, you got a big one next week at Field.
Yeah.
What's the big focus these last 2 games before the playoffs?
Well, we'll enjoy this one tonight, and we'll go to work tomorrow on Field. I know they're having a tremendous season, and maybe their best season they've had in maybe a decade down there. Matt and his staff do a heck of a job, and obviously they want to run the ball a lot as well, and it be a good physical game. But for us, these last 2 weeks, we just want to continue. It's cliche, but you just want to continue to get better. You want to stay healthy as you near week 10 there. But we've got our sights kind of set on. It's been a few years, been 3 years or so since we won a conference championship, and next week is basically going to field to win a share of, for us, a MAC championship. So that's going to be one of the big focuses this week, and then obviously stopping Field's run game for our defensive coaches will be at that top of that list.
All right, congrats, and good luck next week.
All right, thanks,
Appreciate
Kevin.
it.